Thank you, Mr. President Pro Tem. I rise for a point of personal privilege with a resolution.
Please.
Assuring civil right to informed consent. Whereas a fundamental principle of informed consent and bodily integrity is the uncoerced right to accept or refuse a medical intervention, product, or procedure. And whereas a mandated one-size-fits-all medical practice negates informed consent, and the reality that nature is complex and that medical care requires individualized consideration. And whereas the four principles of medical ethics, respect for autonomy, beneficence, non-malfeasance, and justice, and the tenets of full informed consent are imperative in the practice of medicine. And whereas the patient must make a voluntary choice to accept or refuse treatment. And whereas when a patient or their advocate has refused a medical intervention, product, or procedure, mandating over that objection is unethical, disrespectful, unjust, and illiberal, and the entire reason for the universal principle of informed consent. And whereas medical interventions, products, and procedures are marketed and lobbied for by a for-profit industry that reaps billions of dollars in profits annually and has more registered lobbyists than any other industry. And whereas the same industry enjoys immunity from liability for injuries from many of its products unparalleled by any other industry, including from the Public Readiness and Emergencies Preparedness Act. Therefore, be it resolved that the Arizona State Senate proclaims that there shall be no law that mandates or coerces an individual to receive or that penalizes an individual for refusing a medical intervention, product, or procedure. Dated this 28th day of February 2023, Janae Shamp, Arizona State Senator, LD 29. And I'd like to thank the man who raised me, that taught me those values, to stand for them. And he was a veteran. And I'm very honored for this chamber. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.